Welcome again, everybody. I'm still in Cambodia now. We've travelled from Phnom Penh around 2 hours, about 112 kilometres, to the Kampong Sela village and community. And this is in between, so it's kind of the heartland of Cambodia. All around us we have mountains and hills. So if you're Chinese and think about feng shui, of course, the best land is always surrounded by hills because there's an inflow of money. Now, this is not a video about investing in residential property. It's not a video about investing in commercial property. This is a investment opportunity in a business called Tapioca. Now, tapioca has literally thousands of uses. And I'm going to talk today to our very special guest. This is Sir Ong Huat. He was Prime Minister from 1997 for 2 years in Cambodia. He also started his ministerial post from 1993. Am I correct when I say that?
Yes.
So Ong Huat has generously agreed to do a joint venture land project with myself and our business partners in Max Generation and offer this opportunity to investors large and small who really can make a very, very good profit from a commodity business which has grown tremendously the last 10 years. Now, tapioca, if you look at the graph, it kind of goes like that in the last 10 years from the demand from China because tapioca is found in thousands of products. So Ong Huat, can you tell us why tapioca is a great commodity?
Tapioca is crops that grow on any soil, particularly the soil that have a neutral pH balance. The demand for tapioca is growing. Like you mentioned, thousands of use. The starch, even the paper that we
write on every day.
They use in food industry, food making starch, making food.
Alcohol, ethanol,
biodiesel. So
biodiesel.
Thousands of use. With the price of oil going up, people are looking for alternative fuel.
Exactly.
Biodiesel. So tapioca can be transformed into biodiesel.
And that's obviously comforting when you're getting into a commodity business like this, which is attached to the land, because you want something that's going to give you a residual income. What tapioca does, it gives you a residual income. Now, 2 years ago, the price of tapioca was around $100 per ton. And now, 2 years later, it's between $200 and $250 per ton, which is an incredible increase. Imagine if you bought tapioca 2 years ago, how rich you would be now. And there's even more demand in the region now for this kind of alternative energy, but also this particular commodity because it's got so many universal uses. Can you tell us something about the land we're actually in today?
Yeah, the land, as you can see, the soil here got a very good pH. It's about 6 and 6.5.
So pH level is about 6.5, which is ideal for growing tapioca.
Tapioca or any other crops, that's the best because that 6 and 6.5 is a neutral pH. You can add acid, you can add base, you can put fertilizer. So it's the best soil, and I think tapioca they do well. I think we expect to be close to 100 tons per hectare. Minimum maybe 50 to 60 tons per hectare.
So the production, in terms of tapioca growing, how long is the growth period?
It's about 8 to 12 months.
8 to 12 months. Now, in terms of land, can you tell us how much land you own here and how much land you're dedicating to our joint venture?
We have about 150 hectares that I put into the joint venture. But it can be expanded to 500, 600, later on.
So the potential is 600 hectares.
Yeah.
What we're talking about here is a very unique proposition. And I have to say that this is the first I've seen of it in the world. So, this is a fantastic exclusive opportunity that we offer. And, we put a lot of financial resources into this. And, of course, a lot of business resources to make sure that we can offer a land parcel that you actually own the land and you get a residual income from the land. Is that correct?
Sure, that's correct.
So as an investor, of course, residual income is very important, but sometimes you can't get it from residential property. And of course, in Cambodia, residential property is not the best thing right now, but it will get better when the infrastructure improves. If you're an investor who's not Cambodian, of course, you're nervous about investing in an emerging market that's recently grown. Property now in Cambodia is constitutional. That means if you buy a property in Cambodia as a foreigner, it is the title deed is in your name. For any investor thinking about getting involved in this project, it really gives you peace of mind and security that that gentleman of this stature is willing to joint venture with business people such as ourselves, because obviously we've achieved a lot as well. So when you get that kind of blend of partners and business, then you grow, and your investment's safe, because obviously we want to give our investors a return because we're long term. Everything we do is long term.
So when you deal with Marco, you know who he is.
There you go. Well, we're just walking around the land that so Ung Hot owns and is doing a joint venture with us in the tapioca business. And we just discovered this. Obviously, this was here before, but we just discovered today. So our first trip, we saw this 8-kilometre river that runs all the way through the land. Of course, this is essential to ensure your crops are growing to the right growth, you get sustainability, and you get a water supply. And of course, you've got a fresh water supply, because in this river, believe it or not, you can actually find lobster, freshwater lobster, and you can eat the lobster and many other marine life. So it's a very fresh environment, very green environment. It's organic. It's not been touched by chemicals and things like that. So, you know, it really is a fantastic parcel of land that gives you that investment return because you've got natural fundamental resources within it. You know, this 8-kilometre river is a huge part of, you know, getting a return from something like this. This is Marco Robinson in Cambodia. Thank you.